That was in 2015 when I became Muslim. Last year, 2022, I told my mother. So I had a beautiful gift from Allah to be able to attend Hajj, and as a result of that I brought my whānau together and I shared with them that I will be going abroad to perform Hajj. So I explained to them what that was, and one of my uncles had made a comment during our whānau, our family meeting, and he said, "Wow, that's quite interesting and exciting for you that you're going and you're not even Muslim." And from that moment, the fear just completely dropped, and I said, "Oops, Mama," and Mama always comes first when it comes to sharing. I said, "Mama, I need to talk to you immediately and right now." And so we went off into a private room, and I said, "Mama, I'm about to tell you something that I have not been able to share with you. And it's been a big part of my life, and I have been afraid to share it with you. But now, because Uncle has made a comment, and because I have a gift of being able to fulfill one of our pillars of Islam," I said, "it's time for me to explain why." I said, in 2015, I became Muslim, and I was a little bit nervous and my feet were tapping, and I was waiting for my mama's response. And she's, "In 2015? I said, "Yes." And she says, "Oh my James, why did you wait so long to tell me?" She says, "If that's the journey that you want to take, then Mama's okay with that, and I will support you all the way." So, sometimes we think we know our parents, but a lot of times we don't. And as a result of that, my shoulders that used to be heavy were completely as light as a feather, and Mum just held me and says, "So we're not going to do that again, are we?" I said, "No, Mum." So she was very, very happy and wanted to know more about my faith, and she was very supportive, and the rest of my whānau very supportive of me going off to celebrate Hajj. Islam has changed my not just my whole life. It's made it more peaceful. I struggled a lot, and I know a lot of people have struggled a lot, but I struggled quite a bit growing up as a child. I had a fantastic upbringing. My childhood was great. My parents were beautiful parents, but outside of my parents there was a few things that happened in my life that they weren't aware of, that made me make the decision to study abroad and not come back home to New Zealand, because I didn't want to be around certain things that happened, and I chose to stay away. When it was time for me to come home, that was only because my mother asked me to. She said, "James, it's time for you to come home. Can you come home?" And I said, "Okay, Mum."